Oh my god, it's time! We're back,
We're back.
baby!
Woo!
Yippee!
Been
Play it
MIA
in
for a week.
more than a week, I'm pretty sure.
It's probably by the time I upload this, it'll probably be like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're so fucking cooked.
All right, guys, welcome back to Play It Hidden. I'm your co-host Nino,
I'm the other guy, type
Brian.
shit.
Yeah, we've been busy. We've been our schedules haven't been aligned, even though we've been hanging out. We just haven't had time
Not
to sit down.
online. I've been doing busy with card shop shit, and then he's doing busy with gooning all the time. So like, find a middle ground, you know. What can you do?
We're never getting sponsored. We're, we're never
Okay,
gonna
first
have.
of all, maybe me, but maybe not you. You know, that's
I guess
the
that's
future.
we're so cooked. Wrap it up, chat. It's Jover before it
Wrap
even
it up.
started.
I'm putting your editing skills to work. If you did want it out of the loop, you cut it out. You know?
I will say though, as an apology, at this timestamp right here, I will put a clip of our apology video. And it's a little sneak peek of Brian outside of the podcast. Hello everyone. We were gonna record another video for play-in, but instead, this is my co-host.
It's not a bad price.
It's 2 a.m.
For 3 days? Or 4 days? I'll have to double check. We'll go make it go last. He's almost experienced.
Somebody please donate, get him a CPAP machine
Magic the Gathering.
while they're all playing Magic.
One or more non-land cards.
This is Play It Hidden.
Oh, brother. Oh.
And we're back. I hope you guys appreciate that. That was a great clip. It was during our RIFTBOUND and Magic night. It was great.
Oh, bro. That was a terrible time. Oh.
I think you had a blast. You just fell asleep like immediately after.
No, I literally just lay down to rest my fucking body because I'm tired and shit. And then, oh shit, I knocked out.
You were just pushing your limits, and you know what? I can respect that.
I was
A little
limit
bit,
testing.
within reason.
Of course.
Bro
Within
is limit testing and
limit
he was
testing, but
he was
within my
play testing
limits.
his alcohol consumption. He wanted to really see how strong his defenses were, and they were not very strong.
Defy couldn't come through today.
He couldn't defy alcoholism.
Could.
All right, I think we should start off with something fun. All right, we're always talking about 1v1 stuff that's competitive. I mean, we'll get to that eventually, but we did have, was it last week or was it 2 weeks ago when we did 2v2s?
It was on the 10th, I believe.
So it was last week.
Yeah.
Or was it the 11th? It was on Monday or Tuesday. No, it was Tuesday. It was the 11th of last week.
Yeah, I lied to you.
Because we played on a Tuesday.
Tuesday at GG's.
Yeah, so
we did a 2v2 tournament. Or Nexus Night 3v2.
3v2 or 2v2?
No, I said 2v2.
Oh, I heard 3v2. My bad. So we did a 2v2, and I think 2v2s are actually should be set up more often. I actually think they are super fun.
It just changed the game completely. Super fun.
It incentivizes you more than I think in a 1v1 to be way more creative.
Extremely. There's more opportunities to do random shit.
You play more cards that you typically wouldn't play in like standard or like competitive 1v1s. For example, Party Favors, disgusting card. Whoever plays it usually benefits so much. It's what, so every time, you know, let's pull these cards up.
Party Favors, each player chooses a card or rooms. Chooses cards, and you and that player draw one. Each draw one. So it's like card sharp in a sense, but with just cards and rooms. As a spell.
The wording is just so poor. Each
It is.
other player chooses cards or runes. For each player that chooses cards, you and that player each draw one. For each player that chooses runes, you and that player each channel one rune exhausted. It's
I think
whoever plays
that's
it though
why
gets a lot of benefit though.
a lot of value.
Yeah, because you could
Lots of-
channel 3 runes with this card.
That's very true.
Because it doesn't just say strictly your opponents; it says each player.
Each player.
So, I think this is a banger card, Loki. Shout out to Mac again. So, he was playing this, and it was actually such a saucy card. So I think we should.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna pull up. Let's see. I think we should show our deck list. I think that'd be kind of fun to talk about real quickly. So you want to talk
Our
about what
deck?
you played?
I played Rumble. Miracle Rumble. Oh, it's been so fun playing this. It's your little gears here and there, and then you just drop Big Mama back. You know, like you got a little 8 might here, came out of nowhere, and then a spank out of Endless Riches, and you got a new hand right there. Sabotage where?
How did that? I guess how was the experience overall?
I would say overall it was fun. There was just 1 or 2 times that I misplayed that we could have cleaned it up better. Just played Endless Riches off the rip versus Orange, so they don't sabotage my hand because they can't rip shit from me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, our first game. Okay, actually, like before we get to the games, I played Shen. So the whole theory was that I would play I would go first. So I would go first in terms of turn order. So regardless if our group went first or I went first and then you went last. So the premise was I get a 2-drop out as like I pray that I get a 2-drop and then I would just go to a battlefield and I would hold there and I would just make it as difficult as possible for our opponents, or make it so that way they would only benefit trying to contest the battlefield that I was holding or taking. Whereas Brian's job was to basically just do the miracle thing, you know, pray to God he gets Endless Riches and just slam everything on the board and just go crazy from there. The problem was our opponents just had every answer. Our friends Andrew and Mackenzie, they were doing Vex and Ambessa. We couldn't kill his Ambessa for like 5 turns. It was horrible. We couldn't kill it. It was just unkillable. He had punch first every single time I tried to challenge him. He always had it.
And then we looked at his hands. Oh, there's no fucking punch first. We're clear. Next rotation on our turn, we go in. He draws into punch first, and then defies our shit, brother. What the fuck?
Max Karox with I think it's Tornado Monk.
Yep.
Horrible experience. I think it's Tornado
Monk. My fucking Glaza. He my Plaza Guardian. Bro.
That purple hidden card was horrible to play against because you can't stop it. He plays Karox battlefield, and whenever we do an action or anything that allows them to have a reaction window, he flips it, plays Karox, empowers it. He chooses Brian to burn 3, and then chooses a unit from Brian's trash, which is the whole premise of Endless Riches and the Miracle Rumble deck. So his deck gave Mac so much value, like insane amount of value. He's like, oh, what do I want? Your Ferris Forerunner or your, what is it, Plaza? What's it called?
Plaza Guardian.
Plaza Guardian. And it's like, what do I want, 6 might or 8 might? For basically free at reaction speed. And then I'm like, bro, I got a Scuttle Crab on the battlefield. Like, what do I do? I thought I was so smart. I would charm Drew's Ambessa. He had punch first, and then I would then I would discipline. Mac had defy. Mind you, Mac had 1 card. He had one. He ran out of cards, and the 1 card he had was defy. And it wasn't the first fight; it was the second one. I sided in Crumbling Sands. I sided in Mage Seeker. Banger card. Never found it for any of the 3 games we played. So then yeah, we got fried after a while. It was going okay, and then it's just like they just had the answers to everything. Game
kinda
2.
They're just better players. Coping.
Game 2, we low-key got fried. Oh no, we won game 2. We played against Poppy and Pike. There were some newer players, really chill dudes. It was pretty straightforward. We just
really
kind of
teaching them how to play.
was that?
We were really just teaching them how to play. Since
Yeah,
they
we
still
were
new, right?
still helping them and kind of letting them get a chance to like experience the game and play the cards and help them out. It was fun though. They were really cool.
Sweet. It
They
was
were
so
really cool.
wholesome. I loved it.
Yeah, hopefully we see them
Me
more.
too.
I don't remember the names, but I hope to see them around more. Then game
It's
3. Oh, it was like something sushi or rice something. But I know it's their usernames combined for the teams.
I think Toshi.
Something like that. They're really cool. I just know one of them was
right is Toshi. I'm pretty
yeah.
sure.
They were really cool. Game
Yeah.
3 was actually the most like fun. I think out of all 3 games. That one was really hectic. It was Rek'Sai and Jinx. The way we ended it was such a banger. Game was back and forth. Brian didn't have anything to play for like 3 turns. So he would just
Dude,
pass.
so hard.
But
So
but
bad.
what was so good is Brian drew into 2 falling stars into a
Two
Rek'Sai.
falling stars.
It was perfect. Bro
I
just goes
dropped a nuke.
bow, 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 and clears the entire enemy board because all their units are sub 3 might. So he's just blasting everything. And then it allows me.
We're dead.
It was great. It was great. It was amazing. He went down 4 runes, but I think it was worth it, honestly.
Honestly, I do it again.
Because you were still able to play your gears. Like you were able to play like some of your 1-drops. I think you ended up playing like a plundering Poro and then doing like your something mechanic. I forgot what it was called. The
Battle Rail?
No, the one that gets reduced by 2 energy if you have a mech on board. Production surge.
Yeah. Production charge. That was a clutch card. It's a 2-1.
Yeah, you were able to get those off eventually. And all I did was basically make sure that we didn't get too behind in points and make it really hard for them to break into. So after he blasted everything, it allowed me to basically get onto the battlefields and start doing what my deck wanted to do, is just hold the battlefield, make it as difficult as possible. And that it was pretty back and forth, and it wasn't too crazy. And then I think you eventually found your endless riches and started doing the whole endless riches thing. Yeah, and doing the whole miracle thing.
Seal into 2-drop, into another 2-drop, 1-drop from batting ram. Noxious hopeful. Endless riches.
It was great that out of 3 games, he finally got to do what the whole deck was built for at the last game. But it's what mattered, right? It did help so much.
It did wonders. Big fan.
And then, if I recall, at the very end, if they passed to my turn, we would win because we were at 10 points. Because you have to go to 11. So, basically, I think we should have started this. So, it goes in, the turn order is 1-1-2-2. And and the first 2, 11 points. And there's 3 battlefields. Whoever goes first, like the very first, doesn't get a battlefield. Everyone still channels 2 runes except the last person, they channel 3. But players 2, 3, and 4 in the very first turn order, they get to draw a card. Very first person only channels 2 runes, no draw. It's just no card. Yeah, so because this game is very it's a huge advantage, especially in a 2v2 format. Because the fact that you could use your teammates' legends on their turn, on your teammates' turn, or slow speed spells on your teammates' turn. There's a lot of really interesting things, like for example, like if you have a hard time breaking holds and your teammate they could play falling star, you could save the falling star for when your teammate goes, and then when your teammate's like, okay, I need you to play this, and then I could defy in case they have the response to this or something. You know,
Beautiful.
it was the way it ended was great. I just had my opponent literally they had just one more might if they were able to pull this off. If I recall, they had like a purple Zed, and then they called the weak. They called the weak, and I let it go through. They push
Mhm.
up, and they blood rush. If I recall, it was like blood rush repeated, and and if it goes through, it has just enough might to break my hold. So when they pass to me or pass to us, we wouldn't win for game. I defied the blood rush. One of the Jinx player, he hard bargains, and I crumbling sands the hard bargain, and then we just win the game.
The Crumbling Sands came in clutch there.
My one copy of Crumbling Sands and exactly 2. I
Oh,
think I had exactly 2 runes up or 3. It's great.
it was beautiful.
was a-
Cinema even.
It was
Oh,
perfect. It was a great way to end it. So, yeah, 2v2 really fun. Highly recommend it. If you have
please
a local,
play.
I actually hope locals more card shops. I think we should bring it up to Poke Recyclers. I actually think it'd be so much fun.
Oh, dude, Seabass would love it.
I think if we could bring in more people to like more LGSs, honestly, we could definitely get a lot more of these going. I think that these 2v2 things needs to be for sure played more.
Lucario, what you doing there, dog?
I'm bad. I just let my shit like roll over. All right. Okay, so 2v2 is really fun. Highly recommend it. I think that we should for sure bring it up more, and I think that's what we'll do next time with some other LGSs.
Yeah, I got some LGSs in mind to bring up with. That'll be
Alright.
fun. That'll be fun.
To the most fun part. All right, so we have more regionals coming up. So this Saturday and Sunday coming up, we have Barcelona. Unfortunately, we're not going to Barcelona, and I think Singapore is actually coming up pretty. I think Singapore either happened.
Next month.
Is that next month? It is
four,
next month.
4 and 6. 4 and 6. RQ Singapore.
Yeah. Me and Renil, we were planning on going there, but I just never got my passport. And then as soon as I got my passport, and then as soon as my passport came in, I was like, wait, I'm too broke for this. I can't afford it. So it's just unfortunate that we didn't go to Singapore. But good news is after Barcelona, we're gonna definitely see some big changes. I think we can talk a little bit about like what we'd expect in terms of like the meta. So I use 0.gg, and we've seen some pretty good stuff. I think the biggest one is the Ottawa showdown that Prismat took with game 1 on Rengar.
Rengar stonks going. Oh,
my goats. We love Rengar and Prismat. Shout out to Prismat. But
Prismat, I love you.
Rengar. I've been saying this since set 3. Everyone is sleeping on Rengar. Nobody respects it. You know, it's a sleeper deck, you know, and I think a lot of people didn't put some respect on it. Nobody was playing it in our locals. I was cooking with it, and now now everybody wants to be like, oh wait, Prismat won with it. Now we all gotta hop over. The prices for the Rengar overnumbered as soon as Prismat won. It went up like $50. The overnumbered was like $60 for like the longest time.
Like Trophy Hunter Rengar overnumber, it's sitting at like 130 right now.
Yeah, it was at 115, I think, not too long ago. So it did like, dude,
115 last week. 2 weeks ago, 100. It just kept climbing.
And I think that he beat Kennen, like the fact that he beat a Kennen deck, actual sauce. But the top 8 for the auto was insane. There was 3 Rek'Sais. I honestly think people are gonna start playing Rek'Sai now.
Like our boy Thor, he's been on that Rek'Sai before. So saucy, man. It's so good.
I think that these swarm decks are gonna be like, with how much less people will probably play Dazzling or the hype around dazzling is slowly kind of, I don't want to say dying down, but less likely to be played. The playing a swarm deck is like a lot more incentivizing to play, especially with red yellow in this format, especially with if Irelia and Diana or like these more tall base decks. Imagine it's like Falling Star into Cold the Weak into Hidden Blade, like all these like hard removal spells that Rek'Sai can play out really quickly, really cheaply. You could just, I don't care if I'm down 4 or 5 runes. If your unit's dead, then I just win the game.
Not wrong. Not wrong at all.
So Rengar taking 1 showdown, I think that'll switch things up in terms of what I'm gonna be trying for best of now.
Rengar's like red, orange, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy is just so fucking slippery. It's like if purple had a cousin, you know? Rengar is that. He's just so slippery. He's all over the place.
Especially because in this format where a lot of purple decks are running 3-star crossed, having a lot of ambush units is actually so good for you, right? Because the thing is, you're threatening like, oh, on your turn, I'm just gonna play this unit, and then what? You're gonna star cross it, and they're just gonna replay it.
Star cards, replay it. And if you actually need to play it still, you can just throw the hunt it back to the board.
Exactly.
And like it just fizzles out. Like hello?
Yeah, Thrill the Hunt and Ambush is such a are like such good reactionary cards to purple decks. And if that's how majority of the meta is gonna be, with like most of them running 2 to 3 star cross in their main board, game 1 with multiple with like what, half your deck being ambush units, and then 3 Thrill the Hunts in the main, you're gonna constantly just Thrill the Hunt or just replay the unit that just got star crossed anyways. So it's crazy.
I would say the only counter, quote unquote, counter for Rengar right now would just be Rockfall.
Yes.
Rockfall is just the bane of your guys' existence, really.
Yes, with a lot of, I've seen more people kind of gravitating to Rockfall Path since Temporal Breach has been such a good card for a lot of blue decks. Game
Mhm.
1, they'll run like 2 to 3, like usually 2 Temporal Breaches in the main board, start Rockfall Path as they're blind, and then they'll just go there and hide the card because it's essentially like a hard removal spell. Because if you're playing a big unit at Rockfall and then you Temporal Breach it, it gets banished because you can't play cards there.
You can.
So you could either use it to hide it, reaction speed, target your opponent when they start a showdown, or either if your opponent's holding it and you don't have a way to kill it, you just Temporal Breach their unit at Rockfall Path and it'll get banished. So the Auckland Showdown, it's a Kennen versus Kennen. What else is new? So many
The
Kennens.
fucking boogeyman of the fucking set, bro. Get me away from it.
A lot of these meta shares are insane. Kennen at 7.3. This one, Kennen at 8.1. Actually bonkers. It's crazy. Actually, what's surprising though is at the Auckland, the meta share, the third in terms of highest was Azir.
Azir's still holding strong.
Same thing with Ottawa. Azir was third
There's potential still.
in terms of the meta share. I think you're gonna be happy about this one. At the Germany showdown, the winner was Azir.
No cap.
It was Azir. He beat a Kennen.
Mm.
Oh, it's Rocklow. Isn't Rocklow the one that has like all
Rockwell's one
the
of
the one that has like all of the like majority of all the best of his years?
majority. That's true.
He has like 4 of them now.
Rocklow's-
He probably has 5. After this is probably what, 5 or 6 now.
Rocklow, my goat. He's been cooking up since day one. Been playing that motherfucker for so long.
It's because him and Squirt are like the ones with the most best of his years, right? It's him and
Yeah,
those two. Yeah.
those two are the best right now. And I believe Yellowcaster is like upcoming third.
That's nuts.
But yeah.
You know what I find interesting though? It's like the third most in the Germany showdown was actually a Kali. Azir is actually like on the lower end of the meta share, or mid tier actually.
Azir's not as dominant comparing to the new guys, to be frank. Like Akali has what's that guy? Astral Heron, just giving free might and then having the ability to just play free cards off the rip.
It's just, I think it's because it's like a Kali. I think it's the go second. You don't play any deramping. You try to avoid to. Then on curve, when you hit 7 runes, you go to a battlefield and then slam Astral Heron, so you could play Falling Star for free.
Yeah. And then just start catching up with border wipes and then get free loot.
True.
Give me the goo.
And then last but not least, the most recent one, Genji LA. And guess who won that one? Rengar. Yippee!
Rengar.
I can't believe
Rengar
Rengar won
sucks.
again. So that's great. I'm actually really happy that Rengar won.
You know, Nasus has been pretty spicy recently.
I've been having a ton of fun with that deck.
Yeah. Annoyingly. Get me away from this guy. Ugh.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a day one hater. I'm not a day one hater anymore.
I know you were hating.
I thought it was so bad.
Oh man.
You know what's sauce right now? This card right here. Helm of Suppression. Banger card in Nasus. You ramp so much with Nasus, and this card slows your opponent down so much. Banger card.
Get me away. Get me away.
All right. Well, that's kind of the gist of like all the like what we could expect for. In terms of the meta, I think it's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna see definitely Kennen on the highest the meta share. It has such high highs, and it can and its lows aren't that low. As long as you hit a stack deck or a lightning rush, even if you brick, you're eventually gonna see another stack deck or another lightning rush. And that's what makes it so hard to play with. And you have so many ways to mill through your deck and kind of cycle through cards really easily. It's just purple, yellow, and it's just such a gross color combo.
You can go through half of your deck by at least turn 2, which is stack deck. Flow this, flow that. Huh? Sick of it. You know what I'm scared though? Dude, LeBlanc with the new Dragon Form, oh, you can Dragon Form a token into this, but it stays like that because it's just a reflect. Oh my god.
That's why I got my mirror images or mirror reflection, her signature spell. Or he bought it because I sold them and traded them because I was like, I hate this. And the card was worth like $26 at the time. Now it's like $34 or whatever. I'm actually having a ton of fun with it. I'm really enjoying LeBlanc right now. So we'll see what I don't know. We'll see. I definitely do think though that we're still gonna see Irelia at the very top with Kennen. And then most likely, I wouldn't be surprised if third is either Azir or Rengar for the next most played champion. And then I would actually think right after them, we'll probably see
PGE still? Yay or nay?
I mean, PGE, people will still play. I honestly think people are still gonna play even though there's no best of metal legend. Because it's just such a consistent and strong deck. People will be like, this is strong and confident, and I'm confident enough to play this into the current meta to at least day 2. Because if you day 2, you still come out with some. I think there's still some pricing, even if you're not top. I think day 2, is it top 128 once you day 2, or is it still like
128? It's 128, or there's more for top 64. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
something like that.
So people will still play just because it just has they just feel comfortable enough to at least day 2 with it. Same thing with Kaisa. Same thing with a lot of set 1 legends. I'm pretty sure there's still going to be people who play it just because they feel confident or comfortable in that deck to at least day 2 with it, and they're still just being able to day 2, even if there is no best of metal to get with, people will still do it if they want to at the end of the day. But very, very small percentage, like extremely, like I'm talking like probably very bottom. Like I don't think anyone's gonna go in and play Garen. Like why? That's such a like. There
But
might
with
be
that
what there might
mindset,
be there might be one guy who's just like fuck it. We'll play. We'll see how far I could get with Garen. I don't know, man. Or Lee Sin. I don't know. That's so ballsy. Just because it's like they were already struggling so hard when there was a best of, and now there is no best of. So why would you want to play that? So I have no idea. But yeah,
it can be pretty saucy.
definitely after Barcelona though, it's gonna be exciting. We're gonna definitely have to see how the format looks, and then yeah. So, but after Barcelona, that'll kind of transfer very shortly to Singapore, same thing. However, and then especially with skirmishes, and I believe there's a few more showdowns happening before. I think there's one more showdown. Oh yeah, right here, August 22nd in Milwaukee. So after Barcelona and before Singapore, we'll have a showdown, and then we'll have Singapore, and then we'll get straight to the LARQ. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for that too. It's gonna be monumental.
It's gonna be life changing.
There's a
Honestly,
lot of fun things to do, really.
that I think this will probably be the biggest RQ. It's like we're gonna be in Los Angeles, where the Riot headquarters is.
Very true.
This is like
Just
the embodiment of like where it all began. You know, Riot, League of Legends to Riftbound. I think we're gonna see a ton of crazy things going on during that time.
there's so many people going there. Like,
Oh, for sure. It's the tickets sold out crazy fast. The fact that we even got tickets, bless.
God bless. I wish I got the competitive badge, but I'm happy with standard admission by all means.
That
You
I'm
know,
still
yeah,
curious when they're gonna release the
the
wait
wait
list,
list,
so that way we can see who of our in our team and friends are able to get tickets, as well as people who got certain tickets and they want to get the other versions, whether it's the premium or competitor badge.
right? That'll be very interesting to see. Don't really know what's the whole idea behind that.
I'm just glad that we got our Airbnb situated. Low key, I don't want to say I was stressing, but I was like, what are we gonna do? Like, we have such a big group, and we are like, how are we gonna figure this out? And then one night we're just like, after the next night, we're like, fuck it, we'll just figure it out right now, in front of the card shop, like at like 10 p.m.
I'm just there, you know.
Yeah. Shout out to our boy Matt Gomez for what is it, reserving it.
Gomez, I love you.
Shout out to Matt G.
The Gomez.
Now and I'm glad we got like our Airbnb is pretty nice. It's saucy. It's a house. It's a full house.
I get a cuddle with Nino. Say less.
Bro,
Mm.
after finding out that I snore, you snore, Renil snores, that bitch about to sound like a symphony. And we're
It's a choir of snores, man.
Don't put all three of us in the same room. That shit gonna be like, it gonna sound like we're communicating to each other while we're sleeping.
Morse code, but with snoring.
That's terrible. Do not. I'm just, dude. It's actually hype as fuck. I'm for sure, because the thing is, we're all ride situations. I think that's still gonna be like figured out. But since the majority of us are all carpooling down to LA, because all of us are in NorCal in the Bay Area, once we carpool down, I think we're leaving on a Thursday, right? So I think we'll be checking in like Thursday noon. I think we'll probably more than likely we'll leave like super early in the morning, and then get there around like noon, and then probably chill, relax, probably hang out, go do something, and then probably that night I'll start practicing. You know, start getting games in, start throwing out ideas. I'm sure someone's gonna have to send their bulk to each other, or bring bulk, because it's like people are gonna be like, fuck, I need a common Noxus hopeful. Does anyone have an extra Noxus hopeful?
Yeah, that'll definitely be a thing. I do hear that there's like a mini section for vendors for the RQ. where if you need to buy some
Last minute,
cards,
yeah.
there it is. Bada bing, bada boom.
I'm sure because when you do check-ins, you have to. As far as what I've heard, I still have to double check and probably ask some of the people who've been to other RQs. Is that we have to, when we check in, we have to be there like an hour before, because I think it starts as early as 9 a.m. Right? But if you have a
Yep.
buy, you don't have to check until later, because everyone who has to play game one, it starts as early as 10 a.m. because I think check-in starts at 9, game starts at 10. So, but if you have a buy, you technically don't have to check in because you're not playing anyone.
That's true.
So you could check in a little bit later. So I'm probably gonna spend that first hour like hanging around, probably doing like, if I have time, probably getting a game in. If not, I'm just gonna line up and start buying shit.
Side event demon right here. You know what I'm saying?
Metal
Ouch.
card hunting, dude. Do you have it? Are you ready to get your 40 tickets to get a metal card?
Light work. Light work.
We shall see. We shall see. And then yeah, I'm so excited to try to. I'm definitely going for best of. I don't know if I want to do Rengar anymore. I just think it's just so hard to do.
Luciano.
I'm either thinking Lucian now, or I'm thinking LeBlanc.
Don't PMO with LeBlanc.
I don't think I'm gonna do Rengar anymore, just because it's not saying that I'm not. It's a mixture of two things. It's that now there's gonna be more people that are gonna be playing that deck, so it's gonna be a higher volume of players that I have to compete against, which is not necessarily like the biggest deterrent. It is one of them, but the second one is more of, I want to play what's in my best interest in terms of both like my own skill level or how I think I can play, as well as the numbers game. Like I just have to be realistic about it, right? Like it's my first RQ. If Prismat, let's just like as an example, not saying that's just only him and all about him, but for example, one of the top tier players that's been playing Riftbound is also playing Rengar. What are my odds that I do better than him? It is so the numbers are so unfavorable. As confident as much as I love playing Rengar, and as much as I've probably been playing it more than some other people, I don't know if I could beat Prismat's skill level of Rengar. You know, like that guy's just on a different level.
He is a different breed. He's
Yeah.
crazy with it.
And I'm not saying that like just because it's easier or more plausible with these other decks. I think Lucian's in a really rough spot. 10 times sideboard, everyone's running gear hate. His whole deck runs around gear hate and very minimal gear hate, little to no reaction speed. Dude, that deck, Lucian is such a rough spot. It's so hard to play. It's like you lose to like, I don't want to say everything, but it is a really tough deck in this format. Like you take so many turns just playing a gear, star-crossed. All right, you lose your whole turn. You played a gear and then you just got star-crossed on the chain of when you attached not attached, but if you have weapon master or you just have a unit and just gets star-crossed, and now you're like, all right, that's my turn. Now I'm down a unit and 2 turns. It's yeah. But besides that, I love playing it. I hate dealing with it.
I absolutely hate it. It's so annoying.
It's just one of those cards that just, what were they thinking? As well as like not banning stack deck. So we'll ban Aspirin's Climb in Arenas, but we won't ban stack deck or Fizz. Fine, if we're gonna
Don't
keep
get me
stack
started
deck.
with this, bro. Like,
If we're not banning Fizz, why aren't we banning stack deck or both? As much as I love playing those cards, man, those cards are insane. Actually, also while we're at it, let's ban Dazzling. I know it hasn't won a regional. It hasn't been like consistently doing top 8. It's still a high roll, high casino deck, but oh my god, is it infuriating. If you're not playing yellow, you just auto lose. You auto lose because your opponent just like, yeah, you got no gear hate, and I got dazzling turn 3. That's rough, buddy.
And honestly, I don't even mind the dazzling part. I don't like Elder Dragon. I think that's worse, no?
I think the change with Elder Dragon's cost of having to just make lethal damage is 1 damage to any type of unit. I think that is the problem. But I also think the color combination of blue orange is what made it even better. Like purple already had a lot of dig, but blue makes it so much more consistent. You're talking about promising future, you have dredge up, you have clairvoyance, you have so many cards that let you dig through like 20 cards faster than you did with stack deck, Scryer's Bloom, and what are some other draw cards before set 4? But yeah, you just have so much more dig, like an insane amount with blue.
And the breach. You breach your Elder Dragon.
That's what I'm saying.
Another.
That's what's rough because it's like now you have so many ways to replay the effects of Elder Drake. You're talking about 3 Flurry of Blades, 3 Bellows Breath, and 3 Temporal Breaches. That's 9 ways to replay Elder Drake or get the benefits of Elder Drake before it dies. Like why would I? Who thought that was a great idea? And I know everyone's running gear hate. There's the Ravenbloom the one that's when you if your opponent plays a gear, you may banish me and then banish their gear. Yeah, that's fun and all, but it's good, but I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea. I don't like it.
I don't like Elder Dragon, man. Come on.
I think Elder Dragon's fine if it wasn't so easy to cheat out. Because if you've ever played against like dragon decks, they do get to hit Elder Dragon pretty easily because of the reduction cost of Herald of Scales and Volibear ramping. It is pretty, I don't want to say it's easy to kill, but it's the fact that they have to draw into it. Like these dragon decks have to draw into it. So if they never draw into it, then it's, you never deal with it. Whereas Dazzling, it's like once they hit Dazzling, it's like, okay, my turn ends. All right, let me start flipping cards, and I hit Dazzling because I only have 3 units in there. But I don't know. We will see. We will see. But
there's a lot of answers. Starcross. Yeah. I hate Starcross.
Don't we mean you both?
All
right.
Hate Elder.
Enough of this. I hate this. I hate that. Let's talk
about. We're just a bunch of planners.
We say that, and then there's other games where there's way more broken combos, or like just sets of cards that are just way more annoying to deal with.
Very true. We're just yapping, just to yap.
Let's segue to after the RQs have been talked about. We can talk about the 2026 roadmap. I think this is actually really exciting to deal with. So it just talks about the basic dates that we have. So it just shows all the showdowns and all these major events. And after September, then we have I think around after the LARQ, there's not too much really going on. There's still a few more showdowns. And then September, Radiance previews begins. I'm excited. I know Vendetta just came out, but dude, I'm actually excited about Radiance. That shit's gonna be insane to have to deal with.
Just like new characters that I love from League of Legends.
I'm saying this right now. We're getting, I think most people agree with this. We're getting our set of over numbers or showcases is gonna be KDA for this one.
It should be. KDA's great. We're
for sure getting KDA in this one. Like it'd be kind of crazy if we don't get KDA in this.
I'm surprised that Jarvan and Ziggs is in it.
Yeah.
See where they.
I'm pretty surprised too. I didn't think that it didn't thematically fit that whole Radiance thing because I thought Radiance was gonna be like, I don't know, like they showed Evelyn, they showed Seraphine. I thought it was gonna be more poppy. I don't know, not like more out there in terms of the aesthetic.
Oh, maybe it's a mix of like their musical side of like, KDA,
Oh,
Hearthstone
like
stuff.
and True
But
Damage and all that.
yeah, but there's a side of like the original lore of like Demacia and like
Mm,
Zontech or something.
okay.
That's my guess, at least. I'm not really too sure.
We'll have to see how it all goes down. I'm excited to see more cards. I'm pretty sure they'll slowly like show more and more cards. And then October, more showdowns, more, we'll start pre-rifts for Radiance is October. I already feel like that's kind
Chris.
of fast. Like I swear, like we're already midway through August, then we'll be in September, then October, and then before you know it, we're already in Radiance. Like time is going by way too quickly. There's not much going on for
Extremely fast.
November. I'm sorry, what was that?
It's extremely fast.
Easily.
Omega fast.
I feel like we should have a little like 3 months between each new set. I don't know if that's too much, but it feels like 2.5 feels kind of. I don't know. Feels like it's kind of fast.
Mm.
And then we get to 2027. Oh, December is the Convergence Fest and our very first North American Regional Championship. I know that one was a random. I think that one's to get tickets. You have to be. It's a raffle. So as at least to go as a spectator. So I'm really hoping I can go. I really want to go to the Vegas one.
TFT and RIFTBOUND? Riot got me in a chokehold. I need to play TFT again, man.
I
That's
stopped playing TFT so long ago.
why you stop?
I don't know. It's just not my sauce.
It's not your sauce? This shit's so good. I love it. Oh,
But the most exciting part is we get to 2027. We start talking about Legacy. It comes out on my birthday, January 29th. Legacy. That'll be our
like
new like base set. So that way, if I
new
remember,
origins.
it's supposed to be the next like the next standard for like base cards that we will go for cards going forward, especially once 2028 hits, and I believe sets 1 through 5 will rotate out. It'll be our first set of rotations in 2028, and that'll be Origins through Radiance. So then that'll leave, we'll lose a lot of core cards. We're talking Kaisa or Defy, Hidden
Discipline.
Blade, Discipline, Unguard, Cool the Weak, Gust, Rebuke. Like a lot of these cards are like staples, and they're gonna
Stupefy.
stupefy.
Oh,
And I think a lot of these cards will have to stay in the game, or there has to be some sort of reprint.
they're
My
gonna rewrite
guess.
it.
Hmm?
They're gonna rewrite it in a different way, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, for
There's
sure.
no way they're gutting it completely.
With other TCGs, they'll do one of two things. Either one, all the sets that do get the cards that do get like cards that rotate out sets 1 through 5, what they'll probably do is they will reprint the cards, so it'll be like Discipline will just say like there'll be two disciplines, so we'll have the ones that says OGN from Origins, and then whatever the shortened version, the how like at the very bottom left or bottom right of a card it says like
Acronyms.
what set it's from.
Yeah.
Legacy, like when they reprint certain cards, it'll just say Discipline. It's
LGY.
exactly formatted in the bottom left. It just says like LGY to say that it's just from the Legacy versus Origins. So they'll just reprint the exact same cards. Or
it's gonna be like the rune art.
yes,
The Spirit Forge and
and
Unleash.
yes,
Because they have interchangeable ones for the
yes,
next night packs with the flower petals.
exactly. So I'm thinking
Right.
that they'll probably just reprint certain staples that they plan on keeping in the game, so that way people are like, "Damn, like I can't play this card just because of 3 letters in the bottom."
Yeah.
Because this one says
That sounds
OGN
right.
instead of LGY. I can't play this. Not to get rid of these cards. There's no way they do that. Or what they'll do is they'll. I think that's really the only way. Because unless they make because I think people would be so upset if they make Discipline and it's just exact same thing. Give a unit +2, draw a card, but it's a different card now, like a completely different card. It's 3 energy and it's called like pump
What
up
happened
or
if they
something.
remove it from green?
They could totally change up the whole entire meta.
Yeah, that actually that could be a thing.
They could, but I don't think
No
they will.
one.
I think it'd be because like Legacy will come out next year in January, and we'll still have Origins in rotation for standard play. Like it's still gonna be legal play. So there's no. I think what they'll do is just because it's gonna hit the because October is gonna be 1 year of Riftbound, and then January will be like a year and a few months of Riftbound being fully out. There's no way they just get rid of. They just basically say like, yeah, fuck all these standard cards, like all these cards that were staples. Yeah, screw all of them.
Yeah, we actually don't like that. Take it out.
So yeah, so with Legacy coming out, oh man, it is so exciting. So we've seen Secret Garden. I think that was first releases were in Gen Con. Our boy Camilo has a bajillion of them.
He's been farming, all right. He's been busy.
He's
been
doing
busy.
things. And then we just signed up for this, the Riftbound T1 World Champion Collection. Please!
Please. Right, please, I'm begging you. I'm on my knees.
Please. Pick us. Give us, let us. If I get my hands on one, that's generational wealth.
I want for peace. Let me rack it up on my wall. Please. Faker. I've been watching you since day one. I was preaching you guys before you guys got hyped. All right. I got photos to back it up. All right. I took a picture with Faker and everything. You guys are my boys. I love you. Anyways.
I think
Yeah.
because this box, oh, the T1 World Champion Collection is I think this one's for the players.
Yeah, there's a player bundle and there's a collector's side.
Yes, the one that showed that I see right now, I think. Okay, there's two of them. So there's the player bundle, and then there is the collection. The collection is the one where you get a one out of 5 serialized card, and it could be any of the
Correct.
numbers. That one
Could
is
be
the biggest
serialized,
one.
could be not.
That one's gonna be insane. Because I believe in 3 days. So today's the 17th. Literally on
Yep.
Thursday, they will announce who got chosen. That is gonna be like a. Guess what, guys? I got fucking picked.
Oh, please, right.
I can't wait, bro. If I get picked and I open it and it's number 1 Galio, I'm buying I'm buying a house. I'm buying a someone's gonna fund my house.
Free. Oh, baby. Sheesh.
Someone's about to fund me someone's about to buy my first house for me. Cause people are gonna want a sequential set of their favorite numbers. And there will be people who will be willing to pay whatever it takes to get those 5.
Very true.
And if it's
some players want to play set
of serial, I can't imagine someone playing.
There's a crazy motherfucker out there. I know it, and to those who's watching, I know you're a crazy bitch for doing that. Hey, but I respect that.
I mean, some of these cards are like commonly playable, like Galio and Jin Zhao, but like in Mbessa. But right now, you can't even play Seraphine because she's not going to be legal to play yet. Oh, she will be actually. She will be. I think if the player bundle one will come out after Radiance is out, but I don't know who's crazy enough to crack the case that has the serialized ones just to be like, yeah, I'm gonna play Seraphine now. Cause it's sealed in a slab, so that means you have to crack it. Is this a slab? I don't even is this a magnetic case? I don't think this doesn't look like it's meant to be opened. Your mic, I think your mic died.
Hello.
There you go.
I'm gonna KMS. I'm alive. Chat. But yeah, it's gonna be great. I do believe there's a world where someone will crack it out. I don't know. There's other motherfuckers. They want to send that to grading and try to flip it from there, because capitalism.
I'm just saying, if I get any of the crazy numbers for any of them, like, I'm just gonna send it to PSA. I'll do it for them.
Dude, I want 420 Faker because his KDA was 420. The stars aligned. All right, someone would want 420 for the KDA aspect, and then a 666 for the unkillable demon title for Faker, and then what was it? Just 2025 because that's the
That's
year
the
they
yeah.
want.
Or any of the years they won. I think
Or any of it.
2013,
Yeah, 2013.
2017, 2018, or 2018, 2019.
Mm-hmm,
No, 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 no. I'm way off. They won the last. They won Worlds the last year. They didn't win the year before. I should know this.
Not us searching it up right now. Uh, 2013, 2015, 2016,
Oh,
20,
23, 24, and
23,
25.
25.
So like those years are gonna be really important. So like if you get 2013, 2015, any of these 3, 4, 5, any of these 6 years, you're basically it's gonna go crazy.
I want 2016. Not gonna lie. I think that was the year where I was like heavily into esports. Oh,
True.
brother.
All right, then the next one is Gift of the Rift bundle. I think this one's a really cool like set that you could get at LGS's.
It's so nice. Akali eating the fucking noodle.
I think that one's a
Bro,
really cool promo card. That one's sick.
it's so good.
I think the content is really cool too. 16 booster packs, 3 of Origin, Spiritforge, Unleash, and Vendetta, and 4 of Radiance. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
It's a 2000 card storage box for bulk. You get the Kali promo, 36 runes, 6 of each basic runes with a foil treatment. That's sick. You have basically a common playset of each rune with foiled. And then you get 100 sleeves of the Akali. Like, dude, I would so buy this.
Say no more. Say no more.
All right. Then we have Radiance. Pretty exciting.
The box itself looks great too. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, we have Seraphine, Ziggs, J4, Echo, Evelyn, and then 4 more that we still don't know about. Supposedly, on the very side of this picture of the Radiance box, it looks like Oriana's ball. So people are
There's a good
speculating
chance.
that Oriana's going to be in here.
That would fit the theme of Oriana and Ziggs being in the whole hex tech world.
Yep.
You know, Riot's lore,
Yeah.
and Jarvan is just, Demacia. You know,
They got to
stuff
add
like that.
Shyvana then.
That would be the case. I'm pretty sure.
They already released
Or-
a image of Echo. I think his legend is pretty cool. The boy who shattered time. They use the empowerment system. I think this one's really cool.
Echo's cool. I love him. I wanna try and make him work. The Zon, his little, what is it, banish cards, bring him back to the base or something.
So his legend says empower to pay 1 and exhaust. And then you can disempower him, exhaust it, reduce the cost of the next unit you play this turn by 2 energy, 1 power, and give it kill me at the end of turn. I'm thinking that more than likely this is going to be used to cheese out like really expensive units with death knell effects. As of right now, we still don't know what cards are, it's still really early to tell, but something with like Ferris Forerunner or Ruined Rex, so you could play it for a lot cheaper, not have to pay the power cost, and when it dies, at least it'll do something.
It's gonna go bonkers.
Then we have Legacy. Legacy's exciting. They already renounced so many of the legends for Legacy. Ashe, Garen, Heimer, Alawe, Karma, Lux, Trinamir, and Vladimir, and 4 more. So this is the next set where we're going to have 12 again. Because each set so far has been 9. This one will have 12 again.
That is true, actually. Yeah.
Ashe is also really interesting because she's supposedly green-orange, but Ashe has
Green-orange.
a yellow card.
Yellow
So that means
card.
she's the first champion or legend that has a legend that they can't use.
Or a champion.
A champion that they can't use. Yes, you're right. I hope they do Garen justice this time. Please don't be like, if you hold with 3 units, you draw a card. God, I'm hoping by this time they make solid, like they actually make legends that are actually like really solid. Like I'm praying, like that
I'm sure they will. I'm
they
sure they
balance
will.
this out because this is supposed to be the next base set. So like I'm hoping that these legends are all playable but not broken. You know, I know that PG Master Yi was definitely a menace. So, you know, and it
Look,
definitely could be debatable how broken it is. So,
they got some more experience under their belts. They know what they're doing. I believe in them. Copium. But hey, they learn from their mistakes. They're, you
yeah,
know,
totally. Yeah, they've
balance.
totally never made any mistakes with Earthbound.
No, no. Side eye.
But
Ban list coming. Would there be another ban list coming?
maybe before, I mean, we would see if there's enough. I think they've talked about how if there's enough complaints or there's really that big of an issue of a certain card or playstyle or combination of cards that maybe before LA they could set a ban of cards, or maybe they won't do it until next year when we get Legacy, because that's when they'll announce the next set of regional qualifiers. Or actually, they won't be regionals anymore. They're going to be called like they're changing the system of competitive play now. It's going to be called like there's showdowns and challenges and all that. So yeah, this one will
That's
be
very
really
true,
exciting.
actually. They're changing the system for like local games as well. Just like Nexus Cups
Yes.
and
There's like different
like
tiers now. So it's not just like Nexus Night, skirmish, and then regionals. Now it's going to be like there's like multiple tiers, so that way people from different skill levels can decide to where they feel like they fit in to play certain types of competitive play, rather than just being like, damn, I want to play a
every,
skirmish level, but I also don't want to pay X amount of money, and I'm not this competitive to want to play a skirmish.
that's very true. We've been witnessing some players, going through that. It was like, I want to do scrims, but like not to that level,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah,
So
because there's I feel like because with skirmishes it is it is extremely competitive for a local level, and you know, some people want to experience that without having to, you know, throw out as much money as it costs depending on where you're going, as well as having to go through that much level of the like just the competitiveness. Like you could definitely feel the difference when you're at a Nexus night. It's very like casual. You know, people are taking, you know, being like, oh, I made this mistake, or like, oh, you could redo that if you want, you know, or you know,
mhm.
there's a lot of leeway. And then the next level right after that is a skirmish, and it's like you make a single mistake, your opponent's gonna be like, oh, you missed the trigger, or oh, sorry, I wouldn't let you, you know, like, sorry, you already did that,
Oh,
or
take backs these.
yeah,
It's like, hey, it's a different environment for sure.
yeah. But yes,
It,
Legacy, we'll get our second edition of Proving Grounds, so we'll have like this is gonna be the really cool base set of stuff, and it'll and you know, the new booster box looks really cool. I like this like painted glass painting kind of aesthetic. It's really cool.
please, the stained glass. Oh my god, you have me on my knees. Look, if they make a stained glass alt art of each champion, and it'll be like another 2x6 of like their overnumber poros or their SP arts, bro, that'll be so good.
I think this legacy, the overnumbered for the legends themselves will probably be like Spirit Forge. You know, Spirit Forge, all the art styles were the same for the overnumbered.
Hmm.
They're probably gonna.
Yeah,
I would assume they do the same thing for Legacy, and they're all gonna be the same art style, and it's gonna be the glass painting, and I think that'll be sick.
I think that would be good. There'll be, I mean, there's two different art styles for Spirit Forge. Now you come to think about it. One would be like very cherry blossom esque arc or art, and then the other one was like the overnumber jacks, where like is that type of color scheme, but still cool nonetheless.
Yeah, they're doing all sorts of new things: new draft focus design, templating updates, the way cards are worded, a lot of rule
Oh,
stuff. That's not
dude,
our
that's so good though.
for which
The
one?
they the how they're formatting their text. There there was like a
It's an
arrow key
arrow.
of, yeah,
I mean,
that helps so much.
I think it's good for new players, but as someone who's already used to the game, I hate it. It's just so I think it's so ugly looking. Just have an
I mean,
arrow.
it's it helps cleanse up what's new for the new guys, because not everyone knows how to read these things.
Some of a lot of the cards do have a lot of vagueness and like there's a lot of nuance to a lot of how these cards are
Yeah,
meant to work.
like you would only know it because you've already been playing it and someone told you that it's been like eroded or some shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, Tamo, when I defend here or get played here, but you can't play it if you can't trigger the ability if you're defending,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not everybody's gonna know unless you just play the game and someone
Oh, for sure.
tells
Yeah.
you.
No, this definitely will make things a lot easier for newer players. And like I'm not saying that this shouldn't be added because it's for newer players. I'm just being picky because I'm already used to the game. That's just
Yeah, no,
so
I
it's
fuck
not
with
the end of the world. I by no means is this like oh this game is worse like equally like worse or not better because they're doing this. This is improving the game. So, you know.
mm.
So then they'll have League Classic in my. It says another tease for Legacy. We'll have some amazing art inspired by League Classic on cards. I think that one will be really cool to see. All the OG art styles, especially with League Classic being back on League of Legends, like the game mode. That's cool.
Yippee, yippee. Oh, it's gonna be terrific.
The one
Big
that
fan.
is really cool is Set 7, The Reckoning, with Asol. I think that's Zillion, and I think someone said one was Nidalee, and I forgot I can't tell who the other one is.
Reckoning. Let me pull it up on my side too.
Let's see, who is this?
Reckoning.
Is that Nidalee? Oh no, that's Zillion. I think that's Shyvana on the left, and then I think that's Nidalee on the right.
Yeah, Shyvana's in there for sure.
Yeah, it's Zillion and Shyvana, and I can't tell who's that on the right. Maybe Vayne?
I think it's Asol Cho'Gath.
No. Are you looking at the Reckoning image?
Like the oh. Oh yeah, that's Vayne and Zillion, I'm
And
pretty
Shyvana,
sure.
right?
Shyvana's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, because they. Oh yeah, it's literally right here. I just. What's new in the League of Legends Reckoning RIFTBOUND? And then it says the champions are Aurelion Sol, Cho'Gath, Shyvana, Vayne, and Zillion. Yeah, that's Zillion, Vayne, and then that's Shyvana on the left, and then we have Asol in the back.
Dude, Asol's gonna be in the game. That's kind of sick.
That's exciting. I would for sure play Vayne or Asol. Like, I really like those champions.
I want to get into Vayne. Vayne's like overnumber from Spearforge, so beautiful, so good. Hey, Billy can join the game now. Now that Aso's in the game,
True.
you know what I'm saying? Bada bing, bada boom.
And then the new art style. This says right here, the champions of the reckoning. We have a few surprises in store for players. Given the theme for this set, we felt. Oh my god, I can't read. We felt like this set deserves some suitable blockbuster art. Holy fuck! Holy shit! I like can't read for my life. This art style for Cho'Gath is actually so cool. Like the blockbuster thematic.
Where do you see that?
If you scroll down on the products and sets for 2027, it shows if you scroll down, it'll just show like all the stuff that's coming out for the products and sets in 2027.
Ooh, nifty.
Yeah, and then we have set 8. They didn't say what's in set 8, but it's definitely Yordle themed. Like, come on now. It's just all the concept art is just Bandle. It literally says Bandle City, Yordles. Yeah. That one's gonna be fun. We'll probably get like Tristana, Corki, Lulu, Vagar, all those like cool little Yordles. I think this will be a little
Vagar.
Yep.
Nah, it's another empowerment system for him, scaling with his Q. I see the vision.
Get
Six spell, giant nuke.
It's like Singularity, but cheaper and on steroids.
Nah, yeah, you're so right.
And then set 9 is the Shadow Isles. We're gonna get Thresh.
We're getting Thresh. We're getting Hecarim. We're getting
Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser.
I'm hoping at least one of these sets has Aatrox. Please give me Aatrox, and my life is yours. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to all of these. And I'm excited for what's to come for just Riftbound in general.
Legacy's gonna be amazing.
Yep. All right. Well, I think we wrap it up here, guys.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Woo! All right, we'll be back on track, guys. It's just we've been kind of all over the place, messy, and probably by next, I think we'll probably try to record next episode next week, so around the same time or maybe sooner. And
Very
then
messy.
we have actually this 22nd. There's gonna be a bunch of skirmishes, so we'll probably be talking about more like just local events as well as how we think the map.
Scrims.
Yep,
Oh,
how
I'm
things
so
have been
excited.
going. Yep. All right.
I need to play more scrims.
Yes, you do. Smile and wave, Brian. Smile and wave.
My way, boys. Love you guys. Love you, Germ. Bye bye. This for you, baby.
Keep smiling and waving. Bye.